Hang on. Yo, what's up? Okay, yeah, my stream just died. Yeah. I don't know why that happened. So yeah, how are you? Jonathan, what's up?
You wanted to talk?
Just in bed?
So,
Alright, cool.
Right, I wanted to apologize for not
Sore?
listening.
From what?
Can't blame
Working
you.
out?
Don't think I made a convincing argument back there.
What's up?
So
Hey!
on top, I couldn't see it.
Real Jiminy, how are
Thank
you? Oh, shoot.
me.
Ah, son of a gun. Hang on.
Not used to compliments.
You may not be slang, but you get it done. I think
One
everyone
second.
else is a bit embarrassed to say it.
Well, maybe that'll change someday. But how about now, we tie up these loose ends?
Wow, they didn't get rid of my tags this time. Alright. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh my god. Where's my mouse now? I think we're okay? Okay, I guess we're okay. Did you play Hogwarts? It's a really fun game. No, I will not be playing that game because Marcus is playing that game. And I was never really a Harry Potter fan. He was the one who read all that, so I'm not gonna be playing that. It does look fun, though, I will say. It's mostly just my triceps and chest right now. Oh, true.
You know what?
How was the gym? Hey, I love the colors. Yeah. I figured I should dress vibrantly for this game. It only makes sense.
So, now that you're here, why Vandalay? Why side with the bad guys?
You
Yeah.
know as well as I do.
Man, how are you,
Bad
Austin?
guys.
Funny story. What am I saying? I mean, Helio ho ho, not hey hey. It's sacrilegious, my dude. But yeah,
I had my
whoops, oh shoot, I started the conversation
Oh,
again.
Hey,
Yeah, so no joke, I got the new episode of The Last of Us. What about RE4 Remake? Are you playing it next month? Yes, I am. Hello, chat. What's up, Sylveon? So Fridays, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 3, and that, like, leading up to Resident Evil 4. Alright, Real J Money, so you can stay tuned for that. But yeah.
so how did this
So how did... Oh, how are you guys? But yeah, I got the new episode of The Last of Us, and I started watching it, and I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm good. So I will no longer be watching that show with y'all. But, you guys let me know what you think of it. Wow, it's 1 a.m. already? Yep. What were you doing today? Hello, chat. I just finished Yuminiki. I'm good. Okay, so how did you hear about Yuminiki? Did I recommend it to you, or have you always known about that? Yuminiki's really good. They made a remake that completely misses the point of the original, but it's for people who don't know how to install RPG Maker. I skipped a family visit to be a wizard. Oh, wow.
Okay, everyone, gather around.
How was the game? Are you enjoying it? I mean, I know you're enjoying it.
Mission briefing.
Actually, we say mission report.
Isn't that basically the same?
Yeah, but it's kind of our thing.
Semantics are unimportant.
With me.
Haven't watched the newest yet. Been a bit busy. Haven't heard much, so maybe your reaction is about... Austin, I just stopped. Okay, when I said newest episode of The Last of Us, I mean the episode I didn't watch yet. I will say,
So now's your chance.
I have not seen episode 4, 5, and 6. Because I started watching episode 4 and I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't like this. This isn't a show for me. It's okay. I'll just move on.
The downfall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep watching that show. You guys can enjoy it.
So we must be careful.
It's not my kind of show.
Professional, of course.
I just finished playing, and I gave it the 3-episode treatment.
Anyway,
I just finished playing GTA Solo. Usually I have my bestie play with me, but he seems burnt out right now. Oh, okay. It surprises me that you're a GTA fan, Jonathan. I knew about it for a while, I just didn't play it until recently. Yeah, Yumi Niki's really good. One of the best RPG Maker games.
Spectacle.
What flag is that? Bisexual?
Marketing budget now is
I also haven't watched the news episode. You haven't watched any episode though, right, Dr. Murder?
What you mean?
Some
All right.
This is the parade level. I like reading people's interpretations of Yumi Niki. I've heard interpretations that it's about gender depression and a lot more. It's awesome. If you want my interpretation, I honestly think that's the trans flag. That's trans? What's the bi flag? Is it like blue, pink, and purple?
shoot you out of a cannon right to where we need
The
to go.
objectively prettiest one? Yeah, it's like a sandwich. I think I said that before. The trans flag. It's like an ice cream sandwich with like blue cookie bar. Like, like it's got the blue is the cookie, but it's dyed blue. And then the pink is like jelly jam, you know? That's the trans flag. It's a cool looking flag. I think I've said before my favorite, if we're just looking like design purely, the non-binary flag is my favorite one. It has my favorite colors in it, so I'm a little biased there. Well, it has my favorite color. And then it dresses it up nicely. Like the Playniac logo is almost the non-binary logo, if you think, like, color scheme-wise. Anyway. Yo, I got some sales for my new hat, by the way. Thank you guys for... I don't know who's buying my hats. I know Phoenix bought one. But thank you guys for supporting the merch. Much appreciated. I know it's pricey, but your face will be warm. Yes, you'll be wearing it on your head, but your face... Your face, though, will be very warm. What's so surprising about it? I've loved GTA since San Andreas. I know, but it's just funny. The games catalog you've given me, based on games that you like, usually it's like, you know, you like your fighting games, your racing games, and it's just surprising to me. It's like, also, I like this incredibly violent, like, it's just funny to me. Atomic Heart is coming out tomorrow, today for me. What time does it come out, dude? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I know you've been amped for that. Yo, what's up, Mo? How are you? Also, hey, everybody. Real Jiminy. Austin, Jonathan, Dr. Murder. I won't start now. Yeah, don't. Dr. Murder, based on the shows you've mentioned to me, I can tell it may not be a show for you either. Yeah. Did you see the dev build, Saints? Dev build of Atomic Heart? Atomic Heart? What is bro on about? I want to buy one so bad, but it's a bit pricey. It's not getting cold for some reason. I remember telling Arson I hope we get levels with faster tempos, so we finally have one. Now I just have to remember how to play. Alright. I got quite a few effects before I got to Famicom World. I was in such shock when I learned there was unique sprites for all of them. Yeah, I will say, Yumi Niki, I think it's very clearly the author's intent was that it's about depression, but I honestly think it's a child who's been completely neglected by her parents. And this is her traveling through adulthood and not being able to cope with it because there's no one to kind of bounce off of. That's how I've always interpreted Yumi Niki. But hey, what I like about that game, man, bring your own subtext. What's up, Igor? Helio ho ho, how are y'all? Yo! Helio ho ho, boy, come. No idea, Xbox should let me know when it's playable. No. Yeah, it leaked. The dev build leaked? Dang. What do you find from that? Thank you for the merch plug there, Mo. Okay, I'm caught up. Ahoy, saw Ant-Man vs. Kang. I'd ask what you think, but I don't care what you think. No, I'm kidding. What did you think of the movie?
Are you still lost? Alas.
Let's go.
Pick it up.
Need help?
Come on.
Go get him, Chai.
Pick it up.
Light him up.
Here we go.
Need help?
Peppermint.
Let's go.
Here we go. Peppermint. Your turn. Down the back routes, but it's on fire.
The Ubaul Easter egg really stuck with me. Oh, of a lot of things in the game, it's one of the hardest to put a pin on what it means. Well, a child's fear in the dark is what that one means to me. It seems to make the most sense, because if you think about it, once again, leading to my interpretation of it being a parentless child, it makes a lot of sense that being in the dark, you know, at first it's like, okay, well, what's the big deal? I know that it's light. But then Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. My controller's jank, let's not forget.
Get right.
What the?
3, 2, 1, go!
There's a rhythm to this. Let me
What
try
the?
it again.
Okay.
Don't worry about me. Focus, Corsica.
3, 2, 1, go!
Way to go, Korska.
That's her
Go
thing?
on, Chai. You gotta act quick.
Huh.
Peppermint, this tech is amazing.
Thanks.
Uh,
It wasn't much.
it was boring, but if you're a huge Marvel, you're gonna like it. I love how this movie is bombing right now, as far as reviews. Like, it's just glorious. It's just glorious. You know how much I don't like Ant-Man. It's like people have finally come to their senses. He's not a good lead for a franchise at all. But hey, man, whatever.
How's this?
The less said about the MCU, the better. Look, man, Justin's not here anymore, okay? We don't have to talk about the MCU, guys. It's wild. Have you noticed that? I look at my VODs and I'm like, whoa. Alright, I need... Whoops, oh, that is not what I meant to do.
Let me out them.
Let me at them. Whoops, oh shoot, I'm supposed to let go. Ah, I forgot how to play the game. One, now. Aight. It's Carnival in Brazil. Let's party, baby. Is it really right now? Nice. What are you gonna do? I've been free roaming and exploring the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. I already beat the game, but like the random events, might try to get 100%. I'm surprised you haven't already. You should totally go for it. I don't even want to see it. I kind of like the first Ant-Man. Also, Ant-Man sounds bro-tipped. I'm currently playing Resident Evil 4 Original on PS5, so I can get ready for Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it's making me mad to the point where I just want a rocket launcher. I'm curious to see if what they will change for the remake. Now, I have never played the Resident Evil games, beyond what I've played on stream, so I've finished 2, and I'm gonna play 3 Fridays, leading up to 4, okay? So, no spoilers. Even though I kind of know what happens. Speaking of Spy Kids Quantumanium, I'm going to see it tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. You mean the MCU? See, I hear that a lot about the MCU, but what gets me is Phase 4 was mostly guy movies. Why do people keep saying the MCU? What, because of She-Hulk? Or because Loki was sidetracked in his own TV show? Why do people say the MCU? Can someone tell me? I thought it was a meme until recently. People are like, no, it's actually like female dominance. Like, is it? Doctor Strange, Thor... Moon Knight, Loki, even though, well... Excellent! I'm going to work right now? Unless you mean, like, you're going to work with, like, Fran, what do you mean? I'm going in with below zero expectations to Ant-Man. Well, I mean, hey man, it's Ant- Why are you going? Why are you going to see the movie? Is my question. If you don't care for it, why are you seeing the movie? Also, you're right on that 3D remake of Yuminiki. It looks really bad. Oh, I've played it. It's not good. Okay, Yuminiki does not work in 2D. Like, and they say it's 3D. Most of the game is two-dimensional. It doesn't work that way. You're supposed to be able to explore in Yuminiki. Why would you make it a linear game? Like, that removes all the interesting Easter eggs and everything. You encounter them... In the original game, you would encounter it on your own accord, like, and every playthrough would be different. Or, like, you know, relatively different. Things could happen differently on every playthrough. But by making it a linear game, where everything is scripted, it's like, that's not fun. Like, that completely removes the spirit of Yuminiki. Fran wants to watch. Tomorrow and Wednesday I have work. Fran wants to watch? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not a completionist like that, but I've done most things in this game.
Not cool.
Yeah, I think you should just do it, man. If it's a game that you really like, I always say you should try and attempt 100% if you're really into it. Oh no, I wish I could... There we go. Make sure Corsica is selected with LT and R2. Corsica will target enemies with a blast to win. Okay. Wonderful. A new enemy type that I have to wait for my cooldown to... I love that. In order to use my special, I basically have to push the keyboard. Come on, keyboard. Ugh. Of course. Okay, hang on. All right, I like the song.
Wait, come on.
Whew. I'm going in with below zero expectations. The punchline is women bad. You see, it's funny because people are insecure. I know. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I have work. Fran wants to watch. Oh, okay. Wait. So what are you doing right now? The only reason I'd go is because my brother said he wants to watch it. Gotcha. Hey, Below Zero was a good Subnautica. I have zero interest in any of it. Same. I won't be seeing that movie. Did anyone see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? It was everything. Yeah, Igor saw it. I think he liked it. Even the manga adaptation has a sense of discovery. It sure does. Wait, there's a manga version? I bought a Slytherin cape for a friend. The joy on her face makes it all worth it. Right now, I'm chilling. That's cool, man. I love the way that you love Fran. Like, it's adorable.
Don't forget to call me in on those heavies.
Keep forgetting I have a grappling hook. I'm pressing B, game. That's the one problem I have with this controller. Legit, when I parry, sometimes they think I'm pressing A instead of B,
I am so glad we didn't
which is a legitimate problem.
All right, and into the museum we go.
Okay, what's block on this? E? Okay. Well, anytime that happens, I have to use the keyboard. It's the only way. Press better. No, Saints Flow. It's not my fault. See what happens when I push B? I'm only pushing one button. See how he jumps sometimes? It's not my fault. See how every time I dash, my summons come out? That's not my fault. I'm pushing one button. It's the button. It has not configured correctly to the frickin' Game Pass thing, because Game Pass it should be called Game Pass without the P. That's what it should be called. On PC, at least. Did anyone see, even the manga adaptation has a sense of discovery? I didn't had college today, so I worked in the morning. Oh, nice, okay. Why didn't you have college? I guess is it Family Day in Brazil? Because it's a holiday today. Yeah, there's a manga adaptation of Unique. It's pretty decent, worth reading for full art of the locations alone. Really? I want a Ravenclaw hoodie. Word. Hey, Tegu Guevara, how are you? I'm finding that PlayStation Plus is getting better than Game Pass at this point. Price-wise, no. Like, I have both. Price-wise, no. Game Pass is like $11 Canadian. And you get like a bunch of games that I'll never play because the games are doo-doo. But, hey man, at least it's a lot more games than PlayStation's. Because the problem with PlayStation right now, for $100, which is what it costs to get everything, a lot of those games are only streamable. That's the problem with it. It's like, you know what it's like streaming a game? You have to permanently be online, and if anything happens to your connection, boom! All that progress? Gone, baby, gone. By the way, Below Zero is an alright game. It says, Igor, I want a Ravenclaw hoodie. Where could you get one of those Harry Potter hoodies? I want to ship one to Saints Flow. Dressing John up, going to St. Dennis in the evening time, having prime rib and a whiskey, getting a tug at Wugga, and heading to bed. What a lifestyle. W game? What are you talking about? Red Dead Redemption? Austin's describing his life in game. Carnival is a 2-day holiday. Nice. So like you just don't have work during Carnival? That's really cool. I wish we had a festival like that. That'd be cool. President's Day here in the States. Yeah. Oh, today's President's Day in America. Nice. So we all have a holiday right now. I should have streamed earlier, is what you're telling me. The party starts on the weekend and it goes all the way through Tuesday. Nice. Were you partying, dude? Are you a party guy? Ah, you son of a... What I might do, though... What I might do, though, is switch games later and play Resident Evil 3 today, since I didn't stream Friday. Hang on, gotta focus, gang. I'm really low on health. Every time. If I want to use my special, gotta pause the game. And still got an S rank. How? How? Broken controller, doo-doo butt response time, and I still got S rank, my dear. Anyway. Are you sure there aren't double binds? Sometimes it adds another button instead of replacing it. Okay, would the double binds be a problem on the PC, or is the double bind directly associated with the in-game thing? I'm willing to bet that it has something to do with the in-game thing. Arson showed me what to do, and I did it. But this game, only this one, still seems to have this problem. But as I said to Danny last week, watch me beat this whole game. Watch me beat this whole game with this busted control scheme, where nothing goes the way I want it to. I'm like so tempted to just do it. Like, I literally have one hand tied behind my back. Whoa, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted to scroll up. Are you sure they're, also ripped to Jimmy Carter? He was a decent president, but a much better man. Bro built a house and taught Sunday school every week until 98. Aw. And Wednesday is Quarta Feira de Cinzas. Ash Wednesday in a free translation. What is Ash Wednesday? Game streaming sucks. It does. I did all that in Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably is Red Dead Redemption 2 true? That's pretty funny. President's Day. I have work because I'm an IT support guy, so I always have work, but I don't have college classes during this period. I'm an editor, so I always have work too. And now I started modding consoles. Not even kidding. When I say consoles, though, I mean the minis. The mini PS1, the SNES Mini, and people pay me to do it for them. It's pretty awesome. But also, just the editing gigs have gotten a lot more, like, it's a lot more of a handful. Some music people want me to write music for them, like new people. So I was gonna write a metal song this year, but I have to push that back because one of the other opportunities is way bigger. So I kind of want to get that done first. But hopefully I'll still get to the metal song before the year ends. But yeah, I should order Wingstop. Yeah, wait, should I? Yes, do it. Marcus ate it yesterday. I haven't had that place before, and he told me it was really good. Usually an in-game thing. Thank you, in-game, just because Saints said it, thank you. I'm not a party guy, especially not a carnival guy. You know the Mardi Gras that happens in New Orleans? Imagine that, but Latino, with way more party and stuff. So what you're saying to me is, instead of seeing a bunch of maybe I shouldn't say this. Is this joke too racy? Can I make this joke? Oh my god. So, what you're saying to me is, I can see. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm just. I don't want clips of me saying that. That's cool. I'm glad. I'll just positive Niac. Join Niac instead of snark Niac. So what you're saying is, I don't have to stare at plastic, is what you're saying. Thanks, appreciate it, Igor. You guys get what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. What's it? How do I do that really cool attack? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's my mouse. Is it? Remember that time my mouse was floating around the screen and I had to, like, it literally closed my stream because the mouse was being dumb. Where's this one? It's XYY, okay. Mouse, can you stay on screen, please? I'm not a party guy. Jonathan Hackerman. Yes, bro, just diss Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is interesting. Very interesting, that Mardi Gras. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. Goodbye. Mardi Gras is pretty cool, bro. Carnival's just better. Carnival's better. I agree. I'll have to go to both, see for myself. I hate large crowds and loud noises. Oh, it's great if you know people there. Bro contemplating his career. Can I make a joke that racy? You'll probably not enjoy Brazilian Carnival then. Yeah, I won't. Or Mardi Gras, but I respect folk that do. Carnival has two sides. The street carnival party never ends and all kinds of crazy stuff happens. And then there's the parades made by samba schools, which is better. Okay, I ordered it. I get paid this week anyway. Nice. Mardi Gras is cool. My only experience with it is Mafia 3.
And in only 3 years, the company became the world's largest supplier of robotics. Robots that efficiently and literally made the world a better place every day. We were now Vandelay technology. But we still had a ways to go.
Those were the good old days. Everything we did felt like it made a difference.
That's because it did.
And from the outside, no one knows any better.
This game has a 2000s feel to it in a good way. Oh, absolutely. It feels like a PlayStation 2 game. Like it plays like one, which is a good thing. That's a compliment.
Kale said you were dead and buried.
Kale's a liar, Mimosa. Figures you'd side with him.
Corsica? Ooh, what a twist.
Enough theatrics.
Oh, there's never enough. And I'm not going to let you ruin my performance.
Oh no, it's the samurai guy. The guy who I'm incapable of hitting until I summon my character. Stop moving. Here we go. I used E for that. The E button, not ecstasy.
Mosa knows we're here. Not good.
It's that his real voice. Is that his real voice? The accent sounds unnatural. The black dude? Is it like, it's like British South African? Like it's, I don't know. I ordered the limited hot honey boneless. I only got boneless. Cool, man. I don't know what that tastes like. I've never had Wingstop.
No problem, guy.
I'm waiting till I get paid, then maybe I'll get something. It's ramen for the boy tonight, though. Like just the quickly, you put warm water in it ramen. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, if it's British, it's fake. Is it? I think it's just a mix of two accents, which does exist, but it's interesting is what it is. Ramen's good, though. Don't mind it, though. I cannot tell you the last time I had ramen. Alright. Mood. I mean, I can cook, but I don't want to. True. Stay safe, stay hydrated. WT, are you leaving? Hey man, I'm tagging out. Take care, y'all. Alright, take care, Igor. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Bye, Nee. Take care, man. Hope to see you again soon. And I'll stretch. Thank you. Ugh! We're back. Ugh. Yeah, definitely stay safe, guys. You never know what could happen in these times. I know, for real. The other day, someone I knew got shot. It's crazy. Like, you can't be safe anywhere. These days, I just stay home and order things to my house. I don't know, man. It's getting scary out there, bro. Extra side of chaos. Guns in Canada? Yeah, they exist. It's weird, because, like, we're strict with gun laws, but, like, to get a license is not hard. Dude, you know how long I waited for Atomic Heart? I actually might delay it to finish Hogwarts. I've had fair expectations, and it just keeps surpassing them. Hogwarts or Atomic Heart? Which one keeps surpassing them? I'm assuming Hogwarts. Hogwarts, yes. I see. So, like, Marcus told me you can only manually save in that game. Is that true? Like, the game's real retro.
Get him, Macaron.
Hope that person's okay. Oh yeah, he survived. Look, man, it takes a lot to kill us. Weird as that may sound. How do I... Give a shock and good vibes, but more importantly, adds a section of Chai's maximum reverb gauge. Additional chip slot, 20,000? I do want another chip slot. Wait, no. I want another special attack slot. But it's Dude. Alright. The special attack that I want is, what does this do? Is there one that heals you? It's this one, dude. What? Trying to trouble heal versus landing the beat hit the triple restore even more health. Okay, cool. So I'll just get the health upgrade, I guess. Huh. It has autosave for me. Oh, I see. Anyway, how was your day, Jay? Pretty good. Can't complain. I got in a little squabble with my girlfriend. But we made up. We're good now.
Got him, Chai.
Hey, Chai.
My dad literally asked me the other day, he's like, when am I going to have, a stepdaughter and, no, not stepdaughter, daughter-in-law and grandchildren? When are you going to make babies? I'm getting old. And I was like, oh my gosh, Dad, you're embarrassing me in front of the rest of the family.
Move quick before it cools down.
Oh, I was too slow. Ugh. Making up after anger is tight. Arguing is tight. I agree. But yeah, I've been really bad about doom scrolling this past week. It's hard to not want to stay informed. What the heck is doom scrolling? Is that like scrolling and all you see is negative things? Do you have a girlfriend? Yes. Glad you found your other half, Chief. Well, I don't know about that yet.
Let me have a go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah! When you scroll a TL, even though you know it'll be toxic, what the heck is a TL? Ugh! Speak English!
3, 2, 1, go!
A timeline? What's a timeline? Ah! What is this for? Twatter? What is this for? Your news feeds on apps. What? I don't have any apps that have news feeds. News feeds on apps. That's where I get my news. Apps. What am I missing? Oh. Whew. Elderly coot. Timeline, old man. I see. It's a timeline. I thought I was old. Nah, no way, bro. Dude, none of my apps have timelines. What for? I don't scroll on apps. Oh no. Okay. That's how you lose time in your life, man. Just scrolling and scrolling.
Here we go.
Try this out. Need help?
But also, what's like an example of positive news? That, like, recently, that you've heard. Hey man, I don't condone doom scrolling. You already know why I use Twitter. At least you know what you're getting.
What's this?
Looks like the museum power supply.
Can we turn it off?
Maybe temporarily, if there's a generator nearby.
Try this out.
How convenient is it that Corsica joined our team? What would we have done if she didn't join?
Don't worry about me. Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
What the?
Just focus. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, sorry, I got too
Here we
excited.
go.
3, 2, 1, go!
You got this?
Ugh.
Try.
3, 2, 1, go!
You alright, Try? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
What the?
Leave it to me. Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Quick, Try. You gotta move.
Weird that they chose the offbeats for that one.
Try this out. Corsica, you got this? Go, Corsica. I thought we were in a museum.
R/uplifting news. Yes. Now, can you give me an example? Let me think. Genuinely been negative all week. Personal news: I won 2 cars in GTA in the last week. That's cool. What are they? I generally don't know everything I'm thinking of that I saw was negative. Really? You ever wonder if maybe those news outlets you're using are perpetuating negativity for the sake of fear-mongering and views and clicks?
Light him up.
Peppermint.
Come on.
Ugh. I don't remember the names, but one's like this old-timey car with a funny horn, and the other one was basically a Maserati. Oh, did you plan on coloring them differently? How does that work in GTA? Does you have to go to the shop? Oh, for sure. But I just mean like the news itself, like with Jimmy Carter. Gotcha.
Try this out.
Gotta roll up my sleeves.
Did anything happen? Like, what happened this week? I'd really have to think too.
Go, Corsica.
You alright, Try? Focus.
Like as far as global news.
1, go!
What? the- yeah, I own my own auto shop, so I get discounts on mods. Oh. If we count personal news, I hung out with Lily on the weekend. Oh, what did you two do?
Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Corsica, you got this? Peppermint. Your turn.
Really? Really? Really?
Your turn, Peppermint.
Let's go.
Peppermint, come on. Shoot it up.
Light him up.
Mac.
No problem, guy.
Darn it. Okay. I see. There's a lot of switching here. We're on spy balloon number 4. So what's going on with that? Turkey got many earthquakes, but broadly it's been pretty meh. Oh, I see. Trains with toxic chemicals derailing? What?
Don't worry about me. Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. I always want to play it on whatever rhythm.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Try this out.
Got eyes on. Let me at them.
Ugh, it's worse than they said. There's more than one? Wait, what? Hey, Lady Soja. Which one, though?
King.
Which what? Train? Oh yeah, the train thing was nuts. Wait, what? That's near me. No way. And they state government just straight up lied about the severity. Which one, though? Oh, dang. Because there's several. Lady, hi. It's worse than they said? In Ohio, yeah. There's more than one? At least 3. Jonathan, Heyo, Austin, Heyo, Jay, Heyo. What's up, Lady Soja? More than one what? They have been reported. Insane. Wait, for the trains? Where else did it happen?
Let's go.
Remember off the top of my head, there was one in Michigan and also Texas. Really?
Hey, wait. Come on.
Why doesn't my attack... Whoa. Whoa. Hang on. I complained too hard. Alright. That was weird. Something's not right in the simulation. Yeah, three of the same things happening in other areas. Yeah, there was a train in East Palestine, Ohio, like an hour away from me. Just chemicals straight up everywhere. The government took forever to tell people to evacuate. That's really messed up, dude. We're gonna get superpowers this year, don't worry. Something's not right in the simulation. The dev's getting a little too spicy. Dude, we're gonna get superpowers. We're gonna get the superpower update. Pick your power now. Criminy. Yes, indeed. Did you have to get evac'd, homie? And they were not letting journalists ask questions, you know, completely normal thing. Superpower. Nah, not me, but I know people that did. Yes, this is the superpower patch. You wait and see. Is this where I came from?
Try this out.
My friend straight up saw a journalist get arrested for asking about the chemicals, and there's vids of it. Wow. They did this on purpose. It was an inside job, Austin. They're experimenting on everybody.
Let's go.
Peppermint. Here we go.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts. Very bonkers indeed. Yeah. I talked about the oddly specific powers I'd want. Do it, man. I'm telling you. What was the special attack called? Oh. I have to wait. From my left hand, I created any objects from a cosmic void, and from my right hand, I'd summon translucent cosmic weapons. What would you use that for in your day-to-day life? The void I understand, but what do you need the weapons for? Dude, have you seen yourself in the mirror? You are the weapon. In lighter news, I don't know. Women are pretty cool, though, and they exist, so that's nice. But Austin, MCU. There's too many girls in the MCU.
Just focus. Bring it right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I got that one on the first try.
Oh, Mr. Chai, you have quite a view of the exhibit.
Cinnamon, why are you the only one enjoying this?
It's exciting and educational.
A notice to all employees. The rumors about the demise of the Purple Head have been greatly exaggerated.
Eternally, I'd want a freakish amount of muscle. Wait, you'd want to add muscle to your muscle? Oh wait, was that Android 18? Oh no, that was Mimosa. She does kind of look like Android 18 though. I think we've had this discussion before, Lady Soja. She does look like Android 18. No, seriously. I didn't think of that.
Peppermint, come on.
Try this out.
Try this out.
Light 'em up. Last chance, time.
It's like you can't interrupt them. Their attack animation is just gonna come out. But you can't interrupt your own attack animation either. You're just kind of stuck. I want to get muscles one day. Oh, what? You don't have muscles, Lady Soja? What do you look like? Describe yourself. Like same hair part and everything. You know, you're totally right. Like Android 18 with her trophy husband Krillin deciding to go into news anchor. Okay, my favorite thing about that, I think we've discussed this. Android 18, like, Krillin gets the Dragon Balls, the most powerful thing in the world. And everyone's like, all right, Krillin, we bring him here. We got to do something with them. Krillin risks the lives of every known human being so he can like get some, basically. So he can be with his lover who's a robot to make her human, so he doesn't feel weird wanting to shag her. It's really funny that is Krillin's canonic. That is his canonical story, bro. That is what happens in Dragon Ball. I like Krillin though. It's my favorite character in Dragon Ball.
Switch it up. Let me out there.
Here we go.
Need help?
Muscle girls. Oh my heck, zooey mama, zooey mama. Awooga, ladies with muscles. I'm not saying I condone Krillin's behavior, but I understand. As far as existing powers, Green Lantern all the way, as we all know, true. You know, one power I've always wanted, Curtis from Misfits, where he can just rewind time a little bit. Or I guess Max's from Life is Strange is safer. Yeah, Max's powers from Life is Strange. I'd want her powers. That'd be so useful in day-to-day life. Okay, BRB. Alright, take care. Okay, Austin. Yo, Lady Soja, so how are you? How have you been?
Don't think that platform's gonna hold.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm alright, it's family day, baby. I know. Mom made some really good macaroni and I can't complain. That's nice. Macaroni for family day.
Great. Let's burn this whole place down.
Peppermint, you okay?
You know,
seem more annoyed than usual.
I'm usually out for family day.
Get out of here.
What is family day? It's a day that Canada unanimously decided, hey, people need to spend time with their families. So everything around the neighborhood closes so that you're forced to spend time with your family. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Family Day is a bank holiday that Canada started so people could hang out with their families, but really because we didn't have President's Day, they felt left out. Yeah, that's the funny thing about Family Day. Oh, I've learned so much about Canada since meeting everyone. I know, right? Family Day is cool, though.
Try this out.
Gotta roll up my sleeves.
Here we go.
Let me out there.
Switch it up.
Got him, Ty.
What I'll probably do, because I don't remember how many levels there are.
As time crept forward, Roxanne Vandelay saw it fit to retire and pass along the company to a new visionary. Cale, her only child, was the obvious choice. He was as smart, if not smarter, than his brilliant mother. And oh, look at that hair!
What? That's just a lie.
Got this mess.
Miss Peppermint, you are more frustrated than dealing with Mr. Jai.
Today, Cale's dear mother lives in peace and quiet, enjoying her retirement, knowing the company is in great hands.
He forced her out.
Oh, you're just as annoying as Cale's been saying.
Shut it.
Never.
Get him, Malcolm. macaron.
Hey, here's the old one, too.
Here we go.
You cold?
Today I went to the mall. What did you get?
Don't worry.
Hey, hey,
Ramona's
yeah.
just throwing whatever she has at you.
That's when you hit the attack on rhythm. When you don't, you get nothing.
Indeed.
Like
it
this.
is.
I bought a shirt from GameStop with a $5 coupon. What is it of? What kind of shirt? And Starbucks, I see. Spent so much time decorating the room of requirements. Meanwhile, canonically, it only appears when you really need it. So as soon as the story ends, I should lose my little sim house. Oh, why does it change? You think they'll patch that?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, Saints Flow, the mainstream Marvel heroes. Oh, nice. Okay. Do you have a Green Lantern shirt, Jonathan? Repping your favorite DC hero? Oh, shoot.
Here we go.
Got him, Ty.
Probably won't, just saying I canonically should. Yeah, you should have all that stuff. Oh, that sounds like a good day, Jonathan. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I get the spend the rest of the day with everyone else. I used to spend the rest of the day with everyone else, but I think my dad threw it away. The shirt? I used to. Oh, darn. I'm so sorry.
Back on. Get right.
Why would he do that?
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, come on.
Corsica.
Let's get him, Ty.
Oh, really?
Peppermint. Come on.
Light 'em up.
I meant should lose it. Canonically, you should lose it? Like Hulk Thor, the like, gotcha. I probably outgrew it, though. It was a small, I think. I see. You used to fit in size small, Jonathan? You?
3, 2, 1, go!
Get him, macaron.
You cold?
Yes, I used to be 125 years old? No, 125 pounds.
Pests just don't want to go away.
I told you I weigh like 200, right? It's crazy, dude.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime. But at least you'll get a light show.
Oh. Harry also had access to the room only because the room could sense he needed space to practice. It's a cool idea. I see. So, my question is does this game get like super, like, fan servicey? Is it like, oh, if only the cursed child were here, something like that? Do they ever get like that? What the? Why does this keep happening? If only Harry were here. Or do you mean like Harry's parents or something?
More of them? Try this out. It's all right.
Really? Still got S rank somehow.
Your turn.
There's no direct references. It's from another time, but there are little things that like the snake carving in the Slytherin bathroom sink. I see. Chai makes me think of chai latte. Well, yeah, all of them are named after warm beverages, it seems, or something related to tea. I should get that next time I'm at Starbucks. Go ahead. That's the point. They all have tea names. Corsica? Mimosa? It seems like everyone's named after an ingredient you could put in a drink. Also, cinnamon?
Here we go.
How stylistic. Yeah, teas. In a music game, what should we name our characters after? Tea.
All right, Corsica.
I'm very surprised they didn't
Must know what
double down on the music and like name them after
No idea.
different things
I
music-wise.
remember asking Kale about those when I joined the company. Never got a straight answer though. But we should focus on the mission. Never mind those for now.
Cinnamon is a lot of teas, to be honest. Yeah, it is, but cinnamon tea. Like, chai is a tea. Peppermint is a tea. Cinnamon? Cinnamon tea? Usually it's apple cinnamon, right? I guess. But what I'm saying is, like, the consistency with the naming is off. Because then 808, the cat, is named after 808s, which is music-related. So, like, the naming convention of this game is weird. And inconsistent.
Peppermint, come on.
Why is the leader's name Kale? Hey, Fender, Riff needs your help. Literally. Or you could get even more obscured. Literally just call them... Because Fender's a brand. A riff is something you do on an instrument, but Fender is a brand. I don't think they'd call a character Fender. But, like, amp. Chord. My bass's name is Cordelia. Like, come on, man. They could do stuff like that. Wait, where do I go?
Your turn, Peppermint.
Not letting me do picture-in-picture, but I have a lot of messages. Okay, who's texting you? Where do I go from here?
Your turn, Peppermint.
But yeah, what's the boss's naming convention then? The leader's name is Kale. Corsica was part of their team. Mimosa is one of them. And then, what was the green guy's name that we didn't fight? Oh, a family group chat. Lily and some friends. All at the same time? They're like, Austin, we're tired of you on that Playniac stream. Corsica is apparently named after a Corsican pear, which is used in tea. I see. Do you put kale in tea? Do you put 808s in tea?
You're almost there, Chai.
Just open the door for us in the next room.
Do you put mimosa in tea? Corsica is a country, no? Well, we're talking about the characters' naming conventions in this game, and how, like, cause like, I'm like, yeah, some of them are based on tea directly, and then some of them are, like, not. Do you rush your tea? There's, I just want a character named Cold. Just Cold. Or just Foam. Or Cream. Sugar. Like, it's kind of funny, the naming conventions in this game. What's the black guy's name again? Okay, BRB again, let me respond and I'll be back. Alright, no problem. Corsica is also a country. Huh. Wait, different spelling.
Okay, I think the place is clear.
Hi-Fi... Because, like, 808 is such a great name for a character. If you're gonna do a music game, that's great. Very clever. BPM could be a name for another cat. Beats per minute. Mimosa is a type of flower, and you can, in fact, make a tea from it. Okay, so, tell me about 808. Can you put 808 is a cat, and I'm alright with letting that slide. Animals don't get... Oh, Macaroon? That's his name.
The exhibition was not all I hoped for either.
I'm not letting it slide.
You stole it.
Why are we... Do rock stars drink tea? Is that a thing?
My own person.
All this time I thought I drank tea because it tastes good, but apparently it's because I'm a rock star. Macaroon? Yeah. Macaroni. Oh, hey, Danny, how are you?
Kale didn't
Macaroon's the black
develop all
guy's
that
name.
technology. I know this because this leg, my mom made it for me.
Your mom has a competing robotic limb company.
No, Chai. My mom is Roxanne Vandelay.
What?
Which makes Kale
My brother.
Now this makes a lot more sense.
He's always taken advantage.
Doing good, I was napping again. Glad you're getting your rest
I didn't
in,
think
bro.
he'd take things this far. I know what you probably think.
I'd like to hold Chide with both hands and
Who
shake him
cares?
rapidly.
Did you think we wouldn't talk to you anymore? We got this far because
I feel like his head would jiggle.
We're all here
It's just
because of
empty.
you.
You hear something ding-ling-ling in the middle.
And I'm here fighting because of what you found.
I just noticed his
What
belt
you're
has a
trying
smiley
to stop.
face.
Not to mention, Mr. Chai is the one in the most danger.
Well, yeah, there's that, but that's like secondary or something.
Your brother doesn't define who you are.
And this doesn't change anything.
Really?
It only
It's
gives
your
us a
quirk,
stronger
not
reason to
his.
fight.
Yes, siblings, but not
Chai
ordinary
was-
siblings. We siblings linked by cursed prosthetics. Would you have ever guessed?
So,
Mom makes legs.
you want to go crash a party?
I'd like that. You know, I really wanted to say that crashing the party line since we got here. But it's okay. You can have it.
All right.
There's such a great... It's a very simple team dynamic, but it works for this game. Like, I love how Corsica is just like, okay, we're friends now. Defeat equals friendship. If they make an 808 plushie, I got my first ever overseas order. Ah. Yeah, 808 is a well-designed character. I think it's weird that the default is blue for the lines, because when you switch, when 808 talks, it's the characters, and it switches colors based on the characters.
What am I supposed to do?
But blue is default, so
Chai,
the
do
default
your thing and
is,
get up to the backstage
what's her face? Peppermint?
You're gonna
I wish
have
808 had a different
I'll
default
pass
color
it right
personally. I
to
think
the
white
most
would have looked
dressing
really cool.
Good old Chai sneak attack.
too adorable. It's a really good design for a robot cat.
Give it another chance.
Surprise her, and you'll get the upper hand.
But you've got to move.
I'll see you at the show. We'll take her down. Together.
He farts music, best cat, because 808 is Peppermint is her cat, so it makes sense. No, but like, I get that, but like, how self-absorbed are you? Just make it white.
That hallway and you'll be at her dressing room.
Make it white, and then when Peppermint's talking, because then it makes 808 not feel like a character at all. It's like, 808 is just a cat that characters talk through. The personality is portrayed through, like, pantomime. And it's like, I kind of... When you make it so that the default is like, oh, this is just someone's cat, as opposed to this is a cat on the team, it for me at least, it feels a little weird.
Goes our ambush plan.
Because it's like, oh, you're just an extension of Peppermint. My queuing stop is here. Queuing? What's that? For Wingstop, gotcha. There's apparently a place called the Macaroon Tea Room in Ohio, and I now have a reason to go to Ohio. So, you're into teas? What are your favorite teas, everybody? Blue and purple lines? That's a rare design. Well, 808 doesn't have purple lines. But, 808's lines are all blue. And when when Peppermint talks through 808, it's blue. And then when, like, Macaroon talks through 808, it's green. It's like, just make the default white. That'd be really cool. So then when it's just 808 being 808, we'd know. Like, it's a very smart indication for the audience, in my opinion, just personally. A chamomile? Green tea and chamomile. I like both of those too. You know, honestly, I can't think of a tea I don't like. I've had a lot. Not my tea. Indian chai is the best, though. Like, you will not get a better tea than straight from India chai. So how do I... Oh, whoops. How do I... So... How will it know which one to use? How will it know? Oh, I DoorDashed it. Okay, cool. Oh, get home safe, Jonathan. No. Yeah. I love tea. At this point, in time, trying not to get in danger. Right now? Yeah, stay out of there. Stay out of there, Danny. Green tea. I'll hold off for a little while till it's a bit safer in Ohio. Dude, in Canada, it's dangerous right now. I mean the walls, but it's more pink in the light. Oh, right here. Gotcha. What do you mean? This is Decker's colors, bro. This is Dazzler from X-Men's colors. This is every 80s wallpaper. This is a color scheme that is quite common. Blue and purple. Passion fruit tea. Passion fruit tea. I've never heard of that one. I also love chai cinnamon teas. Nice. My favorite is Rooibos. But I'm a fan of most fruit teas. Fruit teas. Can't go wrong with good tea. It's so cleansing. It absolutely is. Passion fruit tea. My stream died. Why did it say my stream died? I didn't type that. What's happening? No, my stream didn't. Did it die? Hang on. Whoa, pause. Okay. Whoa, did my stream die? No, I'm still live. Too drunk for this. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, I don't know why it sent that. You're still live, I think. If you can see this, say, I don't know, Ohio. Yes, I can see. Very strange, I must say. Someone get the 4 men who danced with the coffin. By the way, good luck for Mimosa boss fight. What do I do, Danny? Also, I'm glad you're here. Now I feel confident in playing this game with a broken control scheme. I actually found a ginger and a rhubarb tea I really like, but my favorite is probably lemon. I'm that basic lemon. Lemon's good though. Like honey lemon's really good. Just straight lemon's pretty good too. Got hacked, but only to say stream was dead. In those 2 seconds, Janiac from the future. Yep, he's sending me code.
There he is. Get him on stage now.
Uh-oh, wait, is this the boss fight? I'm a shark? Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Why are you doing this?
Backstage, Chai. Where are you?
I'm on my way to the stage, dressed as a shark. Ask me anything.
Please hurry. Mimosa's on stage now.
There's no time to be subtle about it, Chai. Just go at her.
With this costume, I don't think subtle is an option. Just think of an exit plan.
Leave it to us.
It was a song, I see. And you need to do a Guitar Hero, really? You know, fun fact, I've never played Guitar Hero. And we sung that for our 5th grade graduation, I see.
As the face of Vandalay Technologies, I just want to thank
You are drunk.
Project Armstrong. Everyone, put your hands in the air!
Animaniacs song, yeah. The one about all the
Thank you
countries in the
so
world.
much.
Or wait,
This
those
is
weren't
so
countries, those were
grand,
states.
It's amazing.
My best friend is obsessed with Guitar Hero. Clone Hero's pretty good, like right now. Like it's not dead, I'd say. As far as like
Look at
using
her.
things
Climbing
online.
atop.
You gotta get up to the stage.
Almost there.
Because Axide plays that religiously on stream, and he's really good. She's gonna go full Lady Gaga. One thing I really dig about, like, one of the few positive things I'll say about No More Heroes 3, there's a girl you meet in No More Heroes 2 who's like a college student, and she challenges you, and Travis says, I can't kill a college student, like, come back to me when you're, like, fully grown and whatever. And she becomes a superstar, like a hip-hop artist, but her, like, heavily inspired by not hip-hop, like pop stars. And you do a rap-off with her, and then you fight her.
Wait for your cue, shark.
Give us your Spectra password.
You ruined. Actually, you're all in store for a very special.
I think I remember you mentioning that. Yeah,
One
it's
of my
really
good
cool.
Friends is here. I am the queen of spin, and this is my show.
Like, she's a celebrity, and then she humiliates you on stage, or she tries to humiliate you on stage, talking about how you're not a cool guy anymore. I used to look up to you when I was a kid. Now I'm smart. You're just a piece of... Anyway. You mean the ninja girl? No, not... That's Shinobu. Not her. Kimmy Howell from No More Heroes 2. Oh, lyrics.
How about this? You picked the wrong fight. Why? Her dress is protecting her. You won't be able to directly damage her.
You have to stun her to even have a chance.
How about this? So much that's all you've got.
You picked the wrong fight.
Right now, that's my dress. Just focus.
That stinks! Try this out.
Get out of my way,
It's showtime.
It reached me over here?
Last down, try.
So, what do I do?
How about this?
Take this, Mimosa.
Destroy the dress? Thank you, Danny. How do I do that? Oh, now my chest is starting to hurt. This is not a good drinking session. Stop drinking. With that, you can damage her. How do I break the dress? Do I just keep hitting her? There we go. So I just hit her.
Erase that from the live feed. How about this, Mimosa? Hi, her dress is back at full power. Call me in and keep at her. Don't give her time to recharge. My dress, you're scratching. It's all right.
No! Come back.
You picked the wrong fight.
Times like this, I wish we had long distance attacks in this game.
You won't get away with that.
You picked the wrong fight.
It's showtime.
Take this, Mimosa. You picked the wrong fight. Help?
This dress is a part of me. You'll never. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh.
Try this out. Go get him, Shy.
It's showtime.
For what I see, just destroy the armor that is under her boss bark. Thank you. I wonder how you even dry clean it. An evil villain dress. You know what they do? You wear it once. You wear the dress once, and then you gotta get a new dress made each show.
Take this, Mimosa. You picked the wrong fight.
How about this?
Take this, Mimosa.
How about this? That's the power of my
I'm pressing B.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa. Light him up.
You won't get away with that.
Come on.
How about this?
You picked the wrong fight.
How about this? How about the music?
Okay.
Very own Vandalay side story.
Take this, Mimosa. You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa.
Stop it right now. That's my dress.
You picked the wrong fight.
Erase that from the live feed. That's for power.
Take this, Mimosa.
This dress is a part of me. You'll never.
What?
All eyes on me, Mimosa.
This crowd's in the palm of my hand.
Am I doing
Want to
am I
see
doing
a
well?
real performance. Let's see who they're here for.
I love how the song. Uh oh. Are you effing kidding me?
Sing.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Take that, Mimosa.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this right now? Are you seeing this? You're seeing why I'm losing. F this game.
No one takes my limelight and lives to tell about it.
Twitch keeps showing me the exact same ad. Crazy. That's funny.
The crowd is here for me. Take this, Mimosa.
Oh my god.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa. There we go. So much that's all you've got.
Lay off the little dog.
You little runt.
Lay off the little dog.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa.
Right now! That's my dress for stretching.
You picked the wrong fight. The crowd is here for me. Take this, Mimosa. It's all right.
Of course.
Back at full power. You picked the wrong fight.
Peppermint,
Come on, Skull.
This dress is a part of me. You'll never.
Let's go.
Peppermint, do all the work.
Light him up.
Oh, I died.
You aren't even open acting.
What? But I was supposed to get the health from the... But I had the health tank. Whatever, phase 3. And you still got it. You're the best. Jay overcoming adversity like a... Literally, I've told you. I'm gonna... Danny, I'm gonna... Watch me beat this game with this busted control scheme.
Peppermint,
Come on, go get him, guy. The crowd is here for me. Take this, Mimosa. Need help?
Lay off the little dog. Let me out.
Back at full power.
you got this, Mac.
Here's the old one, too.
Peppermint, your turn.
You picked the wrong fight.
You won't get away with that.
Peppermint,
Come on, take this, Mimosa.
peppermint.
Yeah.
This dress is a part of me. You'll never.
The crowd is here for me.
Peppermint, your turn.
You picked the wrong fight.
Peppermint,
Take this, Mimosa.
Stop it right now! That's my dress for stretching.
Light him up. You picked the wrong fight.
You little runt!
it's all right. Your turn, Peppermint.
Take this, Mimosa.
Try this out.
Need help?
This dress is a part of me. You'll never take.
Peppermint,
You picked the wrong fight.
peppermint. Your turn.
Take this, Mimosa. The crowd is here for this out. You picked the wrong fight.
The crowd is here for me.
Switch it up.
Take this, Mimosa.
Try this out.
Stop it right now! That's my dress for stretching.
Stop! Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead.
Mimosa steals the
Oh my
show.
god.
Showdown. That sounds like a
My parries aren't parrying. Playniac. The 50s called. They want their hair back. Marilyn Monroe hair? Nah, bro, is laser focused. It's because, like, my parries aren't coming out. Where is parry? The parries just don't work. So I'm just meleeing this boss fight. Save Peppermint for this. Oh my god.
Let me out.
Take this, Mimosa.
Peppermint, come on.
You picked the wrong fight.
Let's go.
Erase that from the live feed.
Go get him, Shy.
Peppermint.
This dress
Take
is a
this,
part of me.
Mimosa.
You'll never.
You picked the wrong fight.
Peppermint. Your turn.
Take this, Mimosa.
Peppermint, come on.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa.
Oh my gosh.
Light him up. Let's go.
Crowd is here for me.
Go on, Peppermint. Do all my work for me.
That's the power of my.
I'm parrying.
Peppermint. Your turn.
Take this, Mimosa.
Erase that from the live feed.
Peppermint, come on.
Okay, hang on. Nope. How do I switch which power I'm gonna do? Like, what determines that?
You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa.
Looking good. Push it up.
You picked the wrong fight.
That's the power of
I
my.
pushed B.
Peppermint.
Take this, Mimosa.
Push it up.
You picked the wrong fight.
It's all right.
This isn't what I want to use, though. Can someone look up Danny, please?
Take this, Mimosa.
This dress is a part of me.
Can you look up which thing to switch to? Where banana, I mean Perry. Oh, hey, Austin.
You'll never.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa. Come on. You picked the wrong fight.
All right, we did it.
No, we never lose.
Some things you just can't spin.
Murder.
This game is so violent, bro. Spab. Asb. So, how many more levels are there, Danny? Or wait, which one am I on?
You did good, Chai.
Think it might be time to get out of here.
Everything ready?
Do you need to select the specials? How do I change which special it is?
Turn on the lights. Find them. Shut the campus down.
Which section, sir?
To change, you need to head to HQ. No. See, I have 2 specials equipped. I unlocked the ability to equip 2. But I was looking for how to switch between specials. And I didn't find anything.
Well, technically, it's just you and me now.
Shut it, Roper.
Kale, I prioritize shielding the tower. Reallocated the budget.
Hey, you
so not
drunkard.
up fine. We'll get in.
What do you know about security? You're just a number cruncher.
You don't want to upset me, Kale.
Why not? I want to see just how angry you can get if those punks make it in here.
If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. Now, might I suggest pushing plans forward?
After I get a coffee.
I really can't find here. Dude, that's the thing.
I said close the campus.
There's got to be a way.
Cafe.
Let me see the level I'm gonna search for. Alright.
But not coffee.
Thank you, Danny.
Roper, not coffee. You always need coffee for things like this. Open the cafe.
Oh, I see. The villains drink coffee. And our
We're going to
heroes
have
are
to accelerate
tea.
the plans. Settle this like family.
Oh, I got a B. 3 more levels. Only 3?
Okay, gang. We're still missing 2 passwords. Kale's and finance guy. What's his name?
Roquefort.
This game's shorter than I thought.
They're both in Vandalay Tower, and almost all security robots on the island have formed a ring around the building.
How do you know that?
I got an email. Apparently no one's removed me from the management.
Just arguing with my friend from Philly right now about the PA store has better food, Wawa, and sheets. It's sheets. I'm objectively correct. And my argument is unfalsifiable. It's crazy. We don't have any of those. Wait, actually, I think we... Do we have sheets? You N take the stage.
I may have a plan.
Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna change my, how do I, I talk to him, right? What is sheets? It's Poopy Eats. That's what it is. What is any of those stores? Yeah, they sound so unfamiliar. Oh my gosh. When I do this, the mouse goes all over the place. I'll just pick like this. Oops. So see how I have 2? How do I switch? Head to the special attacks tab of the shop and then press left trigger to switch to the equip menu. I know that, but when I'm playing the game, how do I switch? It's really weird to be like that. No, but like, how do I switch while I'm playing the game? Like, to decide which special I want to come out. Maybe another state has them, but they're exclusive to this area. Austin, do you know what a Safeway is? Yeah, I've heard of Sheets, but nothing else. No, I think Sheets is PA exclusive, but they're more known than Wawa. What do they sell? Increase the amount restored by healing items. While it may not be much, it's better than nothing at all. Increase the amount of... slightly increase the rate. Nope. Increase the... Nope. Cancels the effective point. How many? Oh, I only have one chip slot? Okay, whatever then. Austin, yeah, it's your guys' version of Sheets, right? Store that sells food that you get at 3 a.m. and feel bad about it eating the morning after. Wawa makes me think of water, but I don't think they'd sell organic water. It's just straight from the sky, Lady Soja. You can't get any more organic than that. For what I am reading, the special attacks are different by energy bar on Chai's thing, but the problem is the two specials I have use the same amount of energy. So, am I just not allowed to have these two at the same time? Because I figured that's how it worked, but isn't it weird that if two of your specials use the same amount of energy, then it's like, okay, screw you, we're only gonna pick one? What about Trader Joe's? So the more energy you have, try change the special. But that's the problem. These two specials that use the exact same amount of energy. Dude, there's so many little things in this game, bro. I said to Arson, because he's like, what do you think of the game? I'm like, dude, there's a few things that really hold it back. Look at 808. Oh.
You and I were the star of the show back there. Everyone's starting to look at me like I know what I'm doing.
I don't know, I've never had Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch the game. Unless... How about we play the rest of it tomorrow? Not tomorrow, Monday. You said 3 more levels, right? I can finish that in one stream next week, right?
Let me awkwardly
Basically gas station food, but I got a buff!
I'm sure that'll ease their concerns.
That's not... That doesn't sound very promising. Yeah, basically. Alright, cool. I've had enough of this game for today. It's not a bad game, by any means. It's a really good game. It's just frustrating to play with this controller, that's all. Anyway. Sure you want to exit the game? Yes. That's my background logo, y'all. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is we're going to switch to Resident Evil. Resident Evil. Hang on. Let's see if I keep my tags. Oh my gosh, I think they let me keep my tags this time. Yes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna boot up the game, then I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna change my outfit. Look at this clown suit I'm wearing, bro. It's time Playniac started styling up, okay? It's a new year. It's a new me. I know, Jay, but it can hit sometimes. It can. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Sometimes gas station food does hit differently. I completely understand that. Simply choose one and it'll hover over the current equipped special slot, showing them that it'll replace whatever is currently equipped. Additionally, each special attack requires a different amount of Chai's reverb, is what's said in the Google. Okay, then Google's no help this time. So Resident Evil 3 remake or 7? 3 remake. Nah, the suit is cool. No, watch. But I do like the yellow. This looks yellow to you? This looks orange to me, hang on. Huh. Interesting.